welcome back to my channel. So back to school is going to be in a week for Marissa and tomorrow for my kiddos. So for those of you who don't know, this is my niece Marissa, and so today for you guys we did 3 different hair tutorials. So they're pretty simple and easy for back to school. What one do you think was your favorite? 1, 2, or 3? 3. So the third one is this look right here, which we will show you later in the video, but it is just looks kind of like a faux mohawk, and it's super simple and easy. So with that being said, let's go on ahead and get on into the video. So we started out by parting her hair, and we parted it to one side. We chose the left because that's where her hair tends to part naturally. But we wanted it to be off-centered. So then I brushed out her hair, and I started out with grabbing about an inch section in the very front of her hair, and I separated it into 2 sections, crossing the bottom section over the top section. And then I proceeded to add strands of hair to that lower section of hair and cross it over to the top, and I did that going all the way down. So you see me do that, grab a section of hair, add it to the bottom, and just continue all the way down her hair. So I continued that rope braid all the way until a little over halfway on her head. Then I switched over and started doing the same rope braid on the left side. So I took 2 chunks of hair and just started twisting them, adding pieces of hair to the lower chunk and then crossing it to the top. And I do that all the way down until the 2 halves of her hair meet up, and from here you can put it in a ponytail, you can do a fishtail braid. For us, we just chose to do a regular 3-strand braid. So I do that all the way down, and I secure it with an elastic. And there you have the finished product. It is a rope braid that continues down into a standard 3-strand braid, and I think it turned out pretty nice. So for hairstyle number 2, we needed to create a part going down the center of her head, so that's exactly what I did with this comb, and we did it all the way down her head this time. Then I secured 1/2 of her hair with an elastic. I had her flip her head upside down because we are going to do a Dutch braid going up her head instead of down it. So you take 3 strands and you add a chunk of hair to the left, cross it over, add a chunk of hair to the right, cross it over, or under I should say, you cross it under. Add a chunk of hair to the right, cross it under, chunk of hair to the left, cross it under, and you continue that all the way down her head. Or up her head. You continue the braid up until you get to about the crown of her head, and then you secure it with an elastic. This step isn't necessary, it just makes things a lot easier in the end. And instead of having her flip her head up and do it all over, I just secure the rest of her hair to this side so I can do the Dutch braid on the other side. So then we just went ahead and did the Dutch braid on the other side as well. Once you have the braid where you want it, secure it with an elastic. I had her flip all of her hair right side up, combed it out so that there were no tangles, and then I just twisted it up into a top knot at the base of that elastic where the braid ended. I continue by doing the exact same thing to the other side. I just comb out all of the tangles. I twist her hair into a top knot to match at the base of the elastic, and then I secure it with a thicker elastic because she has quite a bit of hair. And there you have hairstyle number 2. It's 2 Dutch braids that go up into 2 top knots on the top of her head. So for hairstyle number 3, we are doing the Faux Mohawk braid. So you start by securing a small chunk of hair at the top of the head. Then you go ahead and add a second pony just below the first. Then you take the first ponytail, split it into 2 equal pieces, and bring it to the sides of the second pony. And then let that second piece rest on the top of your head. Gather up some more hair for a third elastic, secure it, and then go ahead and take that second chunk, split it into 2 pieces, and bring it down to the sides. Then secure those pieces in a 4th elastic along with more hair. Then you're going to take that top chunk of hair, split it into 2 equal pieces, bring it down around the sides, and secure it with more added hair. And you're just going to repeat these steps all the way down to the very end of your hair until there's nothing left. Once you get about 5 or 6 elastics in, you can go ahead and pancake those puffs out a little bit just to add some texture and dimension to what you're doing. I just like the look of them being pancaked. You don't have to, but we chose to go ahead and do that.
Thank you guys for watching. Please give this video a big thumbs up and please subscribe.
And go ahead and hit the bell notification right next to the subscribe button. That way you guys don't miss out on any future videos that I upload. And we'll see you next time. Bye.